Once Upon a Katamari, a case study in platform security. The announcement of a beloved franchise's arrival on Switch 2 highlights the escalating tension between nostalgic consumer demand and the imperatives of modern cybersecurity. The revelation that Bandai Namco will launch Once Upon a Katamari on the Switch 2 on October 8, 2026, alongside new DLC, initially appears as a pure celebration of whimsical game design.
However, the article intended to deliver this news was intercepted by a Cloudflare security check, a mundane yet symbolic reminder that every digital transaction, even a nostalgic game announcement, exists within a battlefield of automated threats. The tags accompanying this data, artificial intelligence, remote code execution (ACE), and denial service (DoS), are not accidental. They frame the core conflict. The gaming industry's rush to embrace new hardware and digital distribution must be matched by equally sophisticated, AI-driven defenses against an increasingly hostile internet.
The security paradox of next-gen gaming. As Nintendo pivots to a new hardware generation, the attack surface expands exponentially, demanding AI-driven defenses against sophisticated botnets and injection attacks. Historically, console ecosystems like Nintendo's enjoyed relative isolation, but the Switch 2 enhanced online services, cloud saves, and digital storefronts create a rich target for adversaries.
The Cloudflare challenge that blocked this article is a microcosm of the broader landscape. Security services now rely on machine learning to distinguish human traffic from malicious bots, a cat-and-mouse game, where attackers also deploy AI to mimic legitimate behavior. The referenced ACE and DoS threats are particularly relevant. A remote code execution vulnerability could allow an attacker to hijack a console or steal credentials, while a distributed denial service attack could choke the eShop during a high-profile launch like Once Upon a Katamari.
This tension between user experience and robust authentication is the defining challenge of the next-gen era.
AI at the intersection of game development and cyber defense. Bandai Namco's integration of DLC and digital distribution relies on robust AI models to authenticate users and prevent exploitation, yet the same technology can be weaponized. The Katamari franchise itself, a game about rolling objects into a growing ball, serves as an apt metaphor for the accumulation of security layers in modern gaming.
On the development side, AI is used for procedural level generation, adaptive difficulty, and even balancing in-game economies, but these same algorithms can be repurposed to discover vulnerabilities in network protocols or to fuzz application inputs for weaknesses. The Cloudflare block that obscured this article is powered by behavioral analysis and challenge response mechanisms, yet AI-driven botnets are now capable of solving capture or simulating human mouse movements to bypass such checks.
The combination of RCE, DoS, and AI in the tags suggests a sophisticated threat model where attackers use machine learning to identify and exploit zero-day flaws in both game clients and the underlying platform. For Bandai Namco and Nintendo, every new DLC deployment becomes a potential vector requiring continuous monitoring and AI-based anomaly detection to protect both the game's integrity and user data.
Rolling forward, a fragile ecosystem. The success of Once Upon a Katamari on Switch 2 will depend as much on marketing as on the platform's ability to withstand coordinated cyber threats. Looking ahead, the convergence of nostalgic gaming IP and bleeding-edge connectivity creates a precarious equilibrium.
If Nintendo and Bandai Namco fail to invest in AI-enhanced security measures such as real-time traffic analysis, automated patch deployment, and adversarial machine learning models, the very excitement around launches like Once Upon a Katamari could be overshadowed by high-profile breaches or service outages. The use of AI as both a shield and a sword means that the arms race will only intensify. Attackers will employ generative models to craft ever more convincing phishing laws or to automate exploitation at scale.
The strategic imperative is clear: treat security not as a cost-centered but as a core feature of the product experience. Only by embedding AI-driven resilience into every layer from the Cloudflare challenge to the game client itself can the industry ensure that the next Katamari rolls smoothly into a secure, uninterrupted future.